What is up, guys? We are facing Magneto on expert mode, playing as Winter Soldier here because we have the metal arm. And yeah, I think it would be fun here to try to see if we can defeat Magneto. So let's go ahead and start off here in Alter Ego, and we're going to be ready up. We are playing our aggression deck. Bucky, the Minion Slayer here with the Hob Heroes, Bring It, Captain America, and the two team up cards as well. Let's go ahead and shuffle up our player deck here. And then for the setup for Magneto, the main scheme stage 1A, as for M, says to set the orbital decay side scheme aside, which you already did, and review the boarding part side scheme. So that's going to be this side scheme right here with 3 per player threat. And then let's advance the main scheme to stage 1B here, coming in with 1 initial threat on here. And then for the boarding part side scheme, it says that Magneto cannot have more than 6 sustained damage. So basically, in order to defeat Magneto, we have to clear off all of his side schemes first. Magneto's going to come in here with steady and toughness. So let's give him a tough stats card. And he also has a 1 reviewed effect here to deal each player a face down encounter card. So let's finish shuffling up the player deck first. Alright. And then let's go ahead and shuffle up the encounter deck, and we will be getting 1 face down encounter card to start this game off. Yeah, hopefully Magneto does not exhaust our metal arm and cause Bucky to lose it or anything like that. But actually, I'm kind of hoping that does happen because I think that would be kind of fun and thematic here. All right, so we're all shuffled up for the encounter deck. Let's do ourselves 1 face down encounter card with the 1 review there for Magneto. All right, and then I think we are basically done for setup. So let's go ahead and do our mulligans. We're gonna draw up to our hand size here in 6 and see what we get. Okay, ooh, we got a double. Ooh, we got 2 doubles. Okay, so that is, oops, that is a great start. So we want to hold on to that. Probably want to hold on to Nick Fury Sr. just as a resource sink. I like the Winter Mask here. I think I want to mulligan these 2 cards though. Yeah, okay, let's mulligan this card. I kind of like that as well because if I play Nick Fury Sr., I'm definitely drawing, right? Yeah, because I want to build out more. Yeah, so let's mulligan this card 2, and we'll draw 2 more cards. 2. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. These are both really good cards. Let's draw Nick Fury Sr. first before we do anything. So we're going to use 4 resources right here so we can play Nick Fury Sr. Whenever he enters play, choose one. We're going to pick the one to draw 2 cards. So 1, 2. Okay. Now let's go ahead and use Bucky's action here in Alter Ego. Spend 1 resource of any type. This will be a resource here. Search your deck and discard pile for Cybernetic Arm. Put it into play. So let's get our trusty arm here. Where is it? Okay, it's right here. So this will come straight into play here. It's a 1 cost upgrade, but we don't have to pay for it because we got it in play here for free. With our Alter Ego action, we can exhaust the arm to generate a WA resource for any attack event, and that event will do 1 extra damage if we use the arm to pay for it. Alright, shuffle up here. Alright, so Nick Fury Sr. and the Cybernetic Arm will be readied up. Alright, I think we flip up to hero form here. Play Lock and Load. I want to play Winter Mask, but I really want to play the Silent Infiltration as well. Okay, let's go ahead and flip up here to hero form. Do I go for the Lock and Load this early? Or do I want to just play it safe and get down Silent Infiltration here? Play Lock and Load. I could play Winter Mask here and toss the Silent Infiltration. I think that's just going to be the play. Even though that Confuse would be really nice because it's still a little bit too early to get a Confuse on. Because Magneto still has Steady. And then we do have 2 cards in the deck, and Black Widow can recur with the team up, right? So let's use a resource here. We'll play Lock and Load. So this is player side scheme cost 1, comes in with 2 per player threat. And if we defeat it, we can look through our deck and skip off for a weapon upgrade and then put into play if it's 3 or less costs. This will be a resource here to play the Winter Mask. It's a 1 cost upgrade. We get a spy trait. After you attack and defeat enemy, we can exhaust the mask to draw a card. Bucky's going to just store here for 2, clear off the Lock and Load. This will go into victory display, gets removed from the game because it has that victory keyword there, and then we can search through our deck and discard pile for a weapon upgrade with a cost 3 or less. That's going to be our trusty what's it called, Winter Rifle right here. So 3 cost weapon upgrade. When Winter Soldier makes a basic attack, we get exhaust the rifle. We get +2 for attack. It has piercing and ranged. So really powerful there. We're gonna shuffle up our deck, and then we're just gonna have Nick Fury Sr. exhaust, and he's gonna thwart for 2 from the boarding party side scheme there. So let's exhaust, thwart for 2, and he'll take a consequential damage. Alright, that is definitely the best start I've ever had playing as Winter Soldier here, so I'm excited for this game. Alright, and then we'll be ready up for the Winter Rifle. Right, that's gonna end our turn. Let's ready back up all of our cards, and then we will pass it over to Magneto. So we'll draw it back up to our hands. Let's here 5. We gotta bring it. We got the Winter Armor, and we got Electro Discharge. Ooh, Psylocke here is pretty big as well. Okay, Magneto's turn. He is going to add 1 to the main, so it goes up to 2 threat. He's going to attack us. We're going to defend with Nick Fury Sr. Magneto's hitting with a base of 3. This would be his face-down boost card. And the boost here is give Magneto a tough stats card. Here he has one, and a face-down boost card, which will get reviewed right now. So 2 plus 3 is 5 damage. Takes out Nick Fury Sr. here. And then Magneto has a force response. After he attacks you, place 1 mana counter on the main scheme. So we do get a mana counter right here. When there are 3 or more, we discard 3 counters, and we mill from the encounter until we get a mana card and reveal it. Okay, so that's the attack. Then he's going to deal us 1 encounter card here. So now we have 2 encounter cards. First one is going to be Electric Shock. You are stunned. Then take 1 damage for each mana counter main scheme. So we get stunned here, and it will take 1 damage because there's 1 mana counter. Drop us down to 10 life. Alright, last encounter card is a Gang Up. The villain in each minute engaged with you will attack. So Magneto's going to hit us here. He'll deal himself a face-down boost card. And I have to choose if I defend here or if I take this to the face. Oh man, okay. I kind of want to get a minion, but too late for that. We're stunned. So if I take this hit, I probably want to just... Actually, I could go for the Winter Armor. So then I have Steady, and I won't be stunned. If we do that, we have to ditch Psylocke, though. Which is okay. I could play Electrical Discharge, clear off Boarding Party. And then... I think I flip down. And just let Magneto pop that scheme there. So we play Electrical Discharge. We get 1 stun status. Yeah, I think... actually, I don't know. That's fine. I think we may just stay in here for. Okay, so we are going to take the hit to the face. And with a base of 3, this is the boost. 2, so 5 damage. Brings us from 10 down to 5 life. Yeah, we didn't draw an ally, so it's a little bit scary here. And then after Magneto attacks, he places a mana counter main scheme. Goes up to 2 counters. Okay, and it's back over to our turn. So now, because my life is a little bit lower, I definitely want to play the Winter Armor. And then, I think that's it here, yeah. So 2 reasons here, so we can play Winter Armor. It's a 2-cost upgrade. We get plus 3 hit points and Steady. So go from 5 up to 8. And now that we have Steady, we aren't stunned with just 1 stun status. We need 2 stun statuses to be fully stunned. So we'll just put that here to remember that we're not actually stunned. Alright, and then I could play the Electrical Discharge with the Cybernetic Arm, but then I'll lose Psylocke. What does that really do? It doesn't really do too much. I think I'm going to hold on to it. Let's go ahead and thwart for 2, clear out the board part side scheme. So when this side scheme is defeated, it's going to flip over to Sabotage Master Mode. Come in with 3 per player threat. You know what? Actually, I could force Magneto to give me a minion if he threats this out. And then we can trigger like Winter Mass. We can kill the minion in not 1 shot actually, because the Winter Rifle only going to give us plus 2. I don't know. Maybe, do I flip down here, guys? I don't like the 2 mana counters, because that's going to pop on us. Kind of want to flip, but if I draw my defensive event, it's going to feel bad. He's going to attack us. We're at 8 life. Let's stay up in hero form. We're going to see what happens. So we're ready back up. Draw back up to your hands. It's a 5 hold on both these cards. Ooh, okay, we got the arm block, so I'm glad I stayed up there. Yeah, that would have felt bad flipping down. Okay, so Magneto's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. It goes up to 3 threat. He is going to attack us as his face-down boost card. We're going to exhaust the Cybernetic Arm to generate a wild resource for an attack event. Arm block is an attack event. So here interrupt when an enemy attacks. So he's attacking right now. We're going to do 3 damage. The arm will give it plus 1, so 4 damage on Magneto. Knocks off his tough stats card. Then it says, if you use the Cybernetic Arm to pay for this card, prevent all damage from the enemy's attack. So it's hitting with a base of 3. Here's the boost, 0. So we prevent all damage and don't take anything. Alright, then after Magneto attacks, he's going to add a mana counter. The official ruling is whenever there are 3 counters, we actually remove all the counters first. and then we mill from the encounter until we get a magnetic card. So let's see what we get here. And that's magnetic. So magnetic bubble attached to Magneto, he gets retaliate 1. And whenever he would take any amount of damage, we put on a bubble instead. Okay, so after we do that, we deal ourselves 1 face down encounter card, and then we reveal it, which is Electric Shock again. Oh man, you are stunned. So now we are actually stunned, even with our steady. And then take 1 damage for each mana counter in main scheme. There are no mana counters, so that's great. And then we got fully stunned. Okay, so it's back over to our turn. I think we just popped the stun. Yeah, let's go ahead and exhaust and attack. Actually, yeah, it's fine. We're gonna attack here, so we discard both the stun statuses. I need to not be stunned on Bucky because we're gonna be doing a lot of damage, right? Or a lot of attacking for our abilities and everything. Let's use 3 resources here so we can play Gambit. Whenever Gambit enters play, look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. So 1, 2, 3, and then tuck 1 card underneath them so only the boost is available. So we're just about to get a minion. If Gambit takes it, man, he was gonna scheme. If I take the 0 booster, Gambit does nothing. If I take the 1 booster, he'll attack or scheme for 2, and then we'll get that advance. Oh man, I shouldn't have played Gambit there. Yeah, that was bad because Gambit can't change the order. He just gets 1 card. So if I grab this, Manuel is scheming on us. He's gonna pop that. Don't want that to happen. So I think in order to prevent the scheme, we're gonna actually take the advance. He was bad, but now Gambit's gonna have 0 thwart and 0 attack there. And we can finally get a minion out, which would be nice. And then so Manuel's him with a base of 1 or a boost of 1, and he'll get a minion out in the encounter card. So we actually can't even thwart because Gambit has 0 thwart. So Gambit's stats are equal to his equal to the boost icons here, which is 0. So 0 thwart, 0 attack, but we prevented an advance at least. Well, not really, because we wouldn't have gotten the advance if we didn't play Gambit. So he kind of messed us up. I think that would end our turn. Let's up. That was a bad turn there. All right, let's draw back up to our hand sets of 5. We got Nick Fury from the core set. I probably have to toss everything here to play him, though, unfortunately. Silent Infiltration as well. Okay. All right, it is Magneto's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main, goes up to 4 threat out of 5. He is going to attack us here. We know the boost is just 1, so I think I just take it to the face. Yeah, so 1, here's a boost. So 4 total damage, brings Bucky from 8 down to 4 life. And after Magneo attacks, he's going to add a mana counter to that main scheme. Then he's going to deal us 1 face down counter card, which is Delgado with Retaliate and Teamwork. And whenever he's defeated, we discard each side confused from the villain and give him a face down boost card. Okay, so it's back over to our turn here. That's our first minion, so it's kind of good to see, right? So if I play Silent Infiltration here, how much damage can we do? I think we have to just play Nick Fury, unfortunately, just because Gambit is just chilling here doing nothing. I lose the other side of Infiltration, but once again, Black Widow can't get it back. I lose Safe House as well. But yeah, Nick Fury is too good. We'll do 4 resources right here so we can play Nick Fury. Whenever Nick Fury enters play, choose one. We'll pick the one to draw 3. So 1, 2, 3, and he'll be readied up here. Yeah, we just have to play Metal Punch. I think there's no reason not to. We can throw out the Sabotage Master Mode. Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate. And we'll lose this card that I wanted to keep as well. Actually, Black Widow can grab back. Okay, we're going to exhaust the Cybernetic Arm to generate a wall resource for an attack event. This is an attack event right here. 2 more resources for a total of 3 to play Metal Punch. Here, actually attack, do 7 damage to enemy. We're going to hit Delgado for 7. If you exhaust the arm to pay for this event, it gains overkill, and the arm will give the event plus 1 damage. So it's going to be 8 damage on Delgado. 2 overkill goes on actually the bubble, not Magneto's hit points. And then we won't take the Retaliate there because the damage are hitting at Magneto. We won't take the Retaliate here because we defeat the minion, right? When he's defeated, we discard each side confused from Magneto, and then we give him a face down boost card. So it gets a boost here. Alright, that's going to resolve the Metal Punch. We can also trigger our ability here, Lethal Protector. Response after you attack and defeat enemy. We just attack and defeat enemy because this has attack keyword. We can remove 2 threat from the scheme, take 2 off the main. Then we also exhaust Winter Mass. After you attack and defeat enemy, exhaust the Winter Mass to draw a card. Due to Superpower Training, which I can't play right now. Let's do Nick Fury and Winter Soldier will both thwart for 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear off the Sabotage Master Mode. Nick Fury will take a consequence damage. This will go to the visual display whenever it is defeated. And then we have Order Decay here also coming with 3 per player threat. If we defeat this side scheme, then Magneto will lose his steady. So that's going to be a big goal for us. I think I hold on to Super Train and then we'll enter Trailers right back up. At least now we have Gambit to block for us. I guess if we need him to, let's drop back up to 5. Still feels bad though, but it's okay. Okay, okay, we got X here, so actually we can get some really good value. A little bit worried about the helmet coming out though, because that'll give Magneto invulnerability to getting confused. Magneto starts to get add 1 to the main. He's gonna attack us. Nick Fury will defend. He gets another boost plus the boost he already has. Going on Nick Fury. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. Dang, that's a big hit. All right, so 9 damage takes out Nick Fury here. And then after Magneto attacks, he gets a mana counter. And then we get 1 face down counter card, which is Sanyak. Ooh, nice, another minion. So his attacks gain piercing. Whenever he's defeated, player who defeats him gets stunned. If you're already stunned, you take 3 damage. We are steady still, so that's gonna be pretty good. Okay, so it's back over to our turn. Don't want to just bring it here, or do I play Angela and then bring it? The thing is, if I get an acolyte, they're gonna teamwork, but I think there should be some M-type sentinels in there. Play X, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. We're gonna play Angela here, so she's a 0-cost ally. After she enters play, under your control, search the top 10 cards in the counter deck for a minion and put it in play engage with you. So we're looking for M-type sentinel because I do not want. Yeah, we got one. We don't want the another acolyte minion because they'll do the quick strike thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We pick one of the minions here. Oh, Sesame's gonna knock the camera. Okay, she shook it a little bit. We're okay. So we put a minion in play engage with us. And the sentinel has guard, and when he's defeated, give Magneto a tough status card. So we got that, and we shuffle all this back up here. Sesame's doing something, guys. She has a plan. I don't know what she's doing. All right, let's shuffle up here, and then Angel will enter play for free. All right, then we're gonna play a Bring It here. 0-cost event. Your action, draw 1 card for each minion engaged with you. We have 2 minions, so we're gonna draw 2 cards. Looking for attack event. Ooh, we got Man on the Wall. If I play this, I could reduce the cost of X. I mean, I already have like good economy here, so I think we want to draw 1 more card, Winter Mask here. So let's think. Am I taking out Sanyaka? Probably Sanyaka goes, and not the M-type Sentinel, right? Yeah, because he's hitting for 3. If I flip down, I want to do M-type Sentinel. We could flip. No, we're not gonna flip though. Okay. Let's swing for 2 on Sanyaka, and then exhaust with rifle. When we make a basic attack, we get +2 as piercing and ranged. That will defeat Sanyaka. The player who defeats him gets stunned. Let's put that on our winter armor because we have steady, so we're not actually stunned. And then after we defeat enemy, we can trigger our lethal protector. Remove 2 that from the scheme. Ooh, let's take 2 off of here. I think that's fine. Okay, and then we also trigger Winter Mask because we attack defeat enemy. Exhaust this, draw a card. Black Widow. Okay, all right, that is exactly. Oh no, but now I can't Man the Wall. Dang it, I should have used that first. Okay, if I play Man the Wall now, I get a 1 cost reduction. Could play Black Widow. I think I really want to get X in play. If I get X in play here, I hold on to Black Widow. And with 2 cards in our hand, how many cards do I let them deck? So we won't deck out. So I could get Black Widow to get me thing to get the other thing, which could be really good. I think for sure we play Man on the Wall. So let's use a resource here to play Man on the Wall. It's a 1-cost upgrade. Play only if it has Soldier, which we do have. We exhaust the card, and as a hero action, reduce the cost of next card we play this phase by 1 for each minion engaged with us. So unfortunately, we killed 1 of the minions. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know I was going to draw Black Widow, I guess, right? Okay, so I play Black Widow. She could grab an attack event from this card power to my hand. I would definitely grab her team up card. I use Cybernetic thing and Professor X to play it, which will take out the Sentinel, and then put the Confuse event into play. And then the timing condition, I think we could trigger right away and get it Confused on Magneto. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we're gonna exhaust Man on the Wall to reduce the cost. Next time we play by 1 because we have 1 minion here. This would be a double resource, so we play Black Widow. Okay, 3-cost ally. Whenever she enters play from your hand, return an attack event from discard pile to your hand. We're going to get the Winter Widow Soldier Spy. It's an attack event that we can add to our hand here. Alright, then we're going to exhaust the Cyber. Let's see, how many cards we got left there? 4. So I will deck out if I do that. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to exhaust the Cybernetic Arm, generate a wild resource for an attack event. This will be another resource here, so we can play the Winter Widow Soldier Spy. Hero action, put a prep upgrade from discard pile into play. So that actually will happen first. So we get to get our Silent Infiltration here, putting it straight into play. Alright. Then it says, do 4 damage to enemy. Well, because we use a Cybernetic Arm to pay for it, it's going to do 100 damage. So 5 damage takes out the M-type Sentinel. So he's going to get defeated. When he's defeated, give Magneto a tough status card. Okay. Then whenever we defeat him, we are going to trigger our ability, Leave the Protector. After you attack and defeat an enemy, remove 2 that from the scheme. We'll take 2 off of the Order of Decay here. That will clear off this side scheme. When it's defeated, it flips over to Physical Strain, attached to Magneto. He now loses steady, so he can be confused. Then we can also trigger, because the response window is after you attack and defeat an enemy. We defeat an enemy. We can also trigger this in the same time window. Your response, because this is already in play here, after you attack with that attack event, after you attack and defeat an enemy, which you just did, because this is an attack event with the attack keyword, discard this card, let's discard it. Ready your hero and confuse an enemy. So we can ready up Winter Soldier here and also confuse Magneto. And then he is going to be fully confused because he no longer has steady because of Physical Strain. So that is pretty bonkers, guys. All right, we're ready up. I think I need to recover here. No use in doing anything with Angela because we have the Winter Rifle with piercing. So let's go ahead and have Black Widow Thor for 2 in the main, drop it down to 1. She'll take a consequential damage. We're going to flip down to Alter Ego. And we'll exhaust a heal by 3, brings from 4 back up to 7. And then we're going to end our turn. So let's ready back up. And before drawing back up to our hand size, we're going to discard the arm block here because we want it back to the shuffle. So yeah, we're dropping up to 6. We deck out here, so we get dealt a face-down encounter card. And let's shuffle the discard pile back into the deck. Okay, that was a really good deck pass, in my opinion. But it all depends on this turn because Magneto is going to get 2 encounter cards here. And if he gets an advance, it's not the end of the world. Or a Master of Magnetism where he'll activate and pop the main scheme. Because that main scheme's already at 2 counters, so this is actually not a bad time for him to pop it. But obviously, if we keep it there on the first main scheme, I think we still will want to do that. Okay, shuffle up, and then we draw 1 more card back up to, actually 2 more cards back up to our hand size of 6 because we're in Alter Ego. So 1, 2. All right. So Magneto's turn is going to add 1 to the main. He's going to scheme because we're in Alter Ego, but he is confused, so nothing happens there. Then he's going to deal us an encounter card, and we already have 1 right here. So it's going to be 2 encounter cards. First one is an Assault. If you are in Alter Ego, this card actually just gains Surge, so we get another encounter card, which is Zeal for a Cause. Resolve the 1 defeated of each acolyte minion engaged with you. If you are not engaged with acolyte minion, which we are not, discard from the encounter until you get a minion, so any minion and reveal it. So we know here, Hope is not favoring Cortez because he's the worst. We got Uniskill with Teamwork and Toughness. Whenever she's defeated, give the villain a tough stats card. If it has 1, heal 4 damage. Okay, that's fine. Just pierce off the tough because we have a Winter Rifle. Last encounter card is, cannot grab it. Magneto's Armor. Magneto cannot be stunned, and we attach to him. He also gets +1 attack. As a hero response, after we make a base attack against Magneto, we can spend 1 of each resource type to get rid of that card. Okay, so I think I might actually want to do that here because we do have ways to stun him in Bucky's kit. Okay, so it's back over to our turn here. Any way to summon another minion? Oh, wait, we have Sunfire. Okay, Sunfire's going to kill that. We actually haven't played any, big economy cards, I guess. We have the Helicarrier here. Let me think. Do I want to I think I go for Helicarrier, Sunfire, and then bring it. I think that's just going to be the play. We're going to max on the Owl Limit, though, but I really want to get rid of the armor. Or should I say, no, there's no point in saving Sunfire. Yeah, let's just ready up here. I do want to recover, but we have more opportunity to flip down in the future. Let's go ahead and swing for 2 on Uniskill. Oh, wait. We're going to first exhaust the Man on the Wall to reduce the cost of the next card that we play by 1 because we have 1 minion engaged with us. So Helicarrier is going to be 2 cost here. Let's do 2 resources here so we can play the helicarrier. It's a 3-cost support. As action, we exhaust it to reduce the cost of the next card that we play by 1. Alright, now we're going to swing for 2 on Uniscion. Exhaust it with rifle to get piercing and range. So we pierce off her tough, and we also get +2 attack. So 4 damage takes her out. When she's defeated, give Magneto a tough stats card. If he has when he heals, he's already at full life, so he won't heal. So we defeated her. When we defeat her, we can trigger Lethal Protector, remove 2 life from the scheme after we attacked and defeated an enemy. We can also exhaust Winter Mask to draw a card after we attacked and defeated an enemy. Superpower training now. So maybe hold on to Captain America here. And then Gambit, I think we toss Gambit here. I should have blocked with the ally before, but I think that's fine. Yeah, Gambit just doesn't do anything anyways, right? He has no stats. Let's exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost of next card we play by 1. So Sunfire is 1 cost. This would be a resource to play Sunfire. We max on our limit because we only have 3 allies, so we must discard 1 immediately. Let's discard Gambit. Then the card under him will get this card as well, back into the encounter discard pile. Alright, Sunfire has the ability, whenever you play him from your hand, we can spend an energy resource right here, and then choose attachment to text hero action right here response. The Magneto's armor has the hero response here, so we can discard with Sunfire's ability. Let's get rid of that. Alright. Okay, 2 mana counters there is not great. And then he does have retaliate. And he has a tough, so there's no point doing anything there. Okay, I think we just end our turn. Yeah, let's just right back up. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I think Sunfire or Angel will block. Maybe if we can draw into Armor, that'd be great. Let's hold on to Captain America and draw back up to 5. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, okay. Alright. Alright, so I kind of want to play Captain America, but I think we just play the Mansion here to get the economy set up. Magneto's turn is going to add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us. We're going to block with Sunfire. Same with a base of 3. This would be his boost card. 2, so 5 damage. Take Sunfire out. He's back because Sunfire had no damage on him. But we just want to get rid of the armor thing. Alright, after Magneto attacks, he adds a mana counter. There's 3, so then we'll take off all 3 counters, and then we mill here until we get a Magneto card, which is hopefully not his helmet. Oh, that's even worse. Whenever you exhaust each upgrade support control, then place a mana counter in the main scheme. So we exhaust everything here. Dang, no Winter Rifle. Oh man, okay. And then we get 1 encounter card, which is Metal Shards. Deal 1 damage to each character you control. So 1 to Black Widow, 1 to Angela, and 1 to Winter Soldier, brings us down to 6. And then place a mana counter main scheme, so it goes up another 1. Alright, that's not great. Okay, so it's back over to our turn. I mean, I get set up with the mansion. I would love to flip down here, though. I think I just do that anyways, because we just let that pop, because he's getting way too many mana counters. We use 4 resources right here, so we can play a Avengers Mansion. And we can exhaust the mansion, choose player, draw a card. We'll choose ourselves to draw a card. Metal Punch. I can't even play because we have the arm exhausted. So let's go ahead and flip down here. We'll take advantage of this opportunity to exhaust and heal by 3. Brings from 6 back up to 9. But I always want to keep pretty high health against Magneto because he can really spiral sometimes. And I think we just end our turn again. Yeah, let's ready back up. We'll just let Magneto scheme this out. And then we'll actually hold on to every card in our hand here because it's a pretty good hand. Drop it up to 6. Ooh, double arm block. Maybe I should have stayed up. Ooh, and a Metal Punch. Okay, a lot of good cards here. Okay, Magneto's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to scheme because we're an Alter Ego with a base of 2. This would be his boost card. Oh, it's 0 booster actually, so he's just scheming for 2. So it goes up to 4 out of 5. And then if it's attack, he gets a mana counter main scheme. If it defeats ally, it's not attack, so it doesn't get that. And this stays at 2 counters because he only adds counters after he attacks, not when he schemes. Okay, so encounter card is Master Plan. Place 4 on each side scheme. If there are no side schemes, we mill from the encounter deck until we get a side scheme and then reveal it. Oh crap, okay, that's the worst one. So we got Seized here. Comes in with 3 per player threat. And whenever this card is reviewed, we put the top 6 cards of our deck face down underneath the Seas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We just put it like here. And then after we defeat Seas, Magneto activates against us, and then we can get rid of those cards back into our discard pile. Alright, back over to our turn. Alright, let's exhaust the mansion, draw a card. We got the Helicarrier mansion out now, though, which is good. And we're ready up to pierce off the magnetic bubble, too. Okay, let's flip up to hero form. We're going to swing for 2, and we'll also exhaust the Winter Rifle. So this attack gains piercing and range, so we pierce off the tougher Magneto, and we're going to do 4 damage with the +2 from the rifle. So 4 plus 2 is going to be a total of 6 damage on his bubble. He has retired, but he won't retire on us because we have range on that attack because we shot him with our rifle. Okay, then Angela is going to swing for 2 on Magneto. It goes on the bubble, and it's a force interrupt. So before the retaliate will trigger, there's 8 damage on it. When there's 8 damage, we discard it. So now that is gone, and then he won't retaliate on Angela, but she will take a consequential damage. So she has 1 life left. Okay, so we finally got rid of that. Now, question is, what do we do about that seized? I think Captain America is definitely going to be a play here. I play him like this, and then we don't really need arm blocks or anything, right? Yeah. Okay, let's exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost of this color we play by 1. This would be 3 resource for a total of 4. So we can play Captain America. He comes with toughness. Whenever he enters play, we can ready shield characters. Ready up Winter Soldier here because we do have the shield trait. Then do I just play the Metal Punch? Feels kind of weird doing that because we lose a Metal Punch and an arm block. Oh, and I forgot. Captain America. Wait, he has toughness. He's ready up. So we could just clear off the seized here, and then have Captain America's tough block the hit from Magneto. But then he'll spiral mana counters here, which I don't necessarily want to do. I want to hold on to my attacks here. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be bad to get rid of them all. Do we have our Black Widow? Oh no, we don't know what's in there, right? We don't know if we lost both our team ups. Oh man. Okay, let me think. Let's just throw for 2 from the main. And then, do I play this? I don't think I do because that's my last arm block. Yeah, we'll throw for 2 and then we'll end our turn. So let's ready back up. All right, we're gonna draw back up to 5, holding on to arm block. Ooh, we got this. Okay, that's gonna be good. So Magneto is going to attack us here. We need Captain America to soak it tough, don't we? Yeah, okay, so Captain America is going to exhaust and defend his attack. He's same with the bait. Oh, sorry, he adds 1 threat on the main scheme. I'm jumping the gun here, guys. So first we added threat. Actually, he adds 2 because of the acceleration. So 2 threat goes on main. He's gonna attack Captain America's blocking. This would be the boost card. 2 plus 3 is 5 damage. Knocks out the tough from Captain America. Okay. Then he's gonna add a mana counter. There's 3. We discard 3 counters, and then we mill from the encounter until we get a magnetic card. We got Magneto's helmet, so we cannot be confused, and has +1 scheme. Then he's gonna deal us an encounter card, which is Anti-Sentinel, a minion here with guard, and then when he's defeated, we give Magneto a tough stats card. Okay, so it's back over to our turn here. That's fine. We super soldiers this. Let's Avengers Mansion and draw a card. I like Psylocke here, but with the helmet in play, there's not real much point for that. Do I need the arm block here? Is the question. Okay, we can exhaust Man the Wall to reduce the cost next time we play by 1 because we have 1 minion. We'll exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost next time we play by 1 as well. This would be a resource to play Super Soldiers. Here, I should attack do 6 damage to enemy, so we'll hit the Anti-Sentinel for 6. That will defeat him. Give Captain America and Winter Soldier each a tough stats card. It's a team of cards, so we need both Captain America and Winter Soldier in play, but they are in play. So we do 6 damage. We take out the Anti-Sentinel. When he's defeated, give Magneto a tough. Whenever we defeat him, or after we play Super Soldier, we get a tough, and so is Captain America here. So tough just flying around. Then since we defeat a minion with our attack event here, with attack keyword, we trigger Lethal Protector, remove 2 there from the scheme, take 2 off of Seized, and then we can also exhaust our Winter Mask, so we attack and defeat enemy to draw a card. Drew to a double, okay. Double I like. Let's see, we can only thwart with Black Widow here. I think, and then we lose a team up though. But I don't know, the team up could be in there, so I think it's fine to just toss that. So I think I Metal Punch because I want to pierce all tough, play Safe House, hold on to an arm block, prevent all damage from the attack. Yeah, that's going to be pretty good. Okay, Black Widow is going to throw for 2 from the main. We'll actually keep it there. She'll take a consequent damage and get taken out. Alright. Then we're going to exhaust Cybernetic Arm to generate a wall resource for an attack event. This would be a double to play Metal Punch. Wait, sorry guys, did that wrong. We're gonna swing for 2 on Magneto and exhaust his rifle, so we get piercing and ranged. So and +2 attack. So we're gonna pierce off the tough here. Finally, we're gonna do our first damage to Magneto, bringing from 4 damage, bringing it from 20 down to 16. Now we'll exhaust the cybernetic arm, generate water for attack event, double to play metal punch. This is 1 additional damage with the arm, so it's gonna do 8 damage, and that'll bring Magneto from 16 down to 8. And then we'll use a metal punch as a resource to play a safe house here. 1 cost support. That's an archery action when exhausted to search the encounter for a minion, put in play, engage with you, and draw a card. So that'll help us get us a minion if we are getting any, which I feel we haven't been getting that many this game. And then I think that'll end our turn. That's right up here. Are we gonna deck out actually? We're not. Okay, I need to clear C's before we deck out because I want to get those cards back in. Ready up. Alright, holding on to arm block, drawing back up to 5. Both the Knicks are together. There's a side infiltration. I don't know if I want to play it. Okay, it is Magneto's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main because of the acceleration. Okay, he is going to attack us here. We are going to, I think we arm block this. Yeah, we'll exhaust cybernetic arm, generate water for attack event to play arm block. When enemy attacks, we do 3 damage to it. It's going to do 4 because of cybernetic arm, so that will bring him from 8 down to 4 life. Then it says prevent all damage from this attack if we use the arm to pay for it. He'll get his boost, so 3 plus 2, so 5 damage. We block out all the damage, and then we dealt the damage back to him. Right, that resolves the arm block. And after Magneto attacks, because he still did attack, we get a mana counter main scheme. Then it's going to deal us a face down encounter card, which is, Shadow the Past. Okay, so we get our Nemesis minion here. Where is it? I think that's actually good to get a minion here, even though it has quick strike. So we get our Nemesis minion, we get our Nemesis side scheme. Each Hydra minion gets +1 attack and +2 hit points. When it's defeated, the player who defeats the scheme, search the encounter deck and discard out for a Hydra minion and then reveal it. Oh man, that actually helps Bucky, huh? Okay, so we get this here. Then we shuffle, that'll come with 3 per player threat. We need our stun attack, but I think they're all in there. I want to get the stun to stun Magneto, which is why I didn't clear the C's off yet, but yeah, that's unfortunate. We'll shuffle this up, and we'll get him back out with a Hydra hit squad. So each Hydra minion has +1 attack and +2 hit points. So this guy actually has 7 hit points here and 3 attack. He's gonna quick strike on Bucky, which will knock off our tough. Yeah. All right. And then we add the mana counter, right? Yeah, when Magneto attacked. Okay. So back over to our turn here. Okay, we have 1 card left in the deck, so I want to plan out how I deck out here in a good way. We won't have overkill because I used the arm. Dang it. I think we only overkill by 1 anyways because he has 7 hit points. So I think I metal punch this guy. Let's exhaust the man the wall to reduce the cost of the next card that I play by 1 because we have 1 minion. Or do I want to try to clear that off first? I think that's fine. Helicarrier reduce the cost of the next card by 1 as well. I don't think we're playing this Nick Fury. So this would be a resource here to play metal punch. Here I should attack, do 7 damage to an enemy. So we'll hit this guy for 7. He has 7 life. So that was perfectly enough to just defeat him here. After, okay, so we defeated him. When that happens, we're going to trigger Lethal Protector to remove 2 die from a scheme. So we'll clear off Seized here. Okay, when Seized is defeated, these cards here will go back into our discard pile. So is it our stun? Yeah, there's electrical discharge that we want to use against Magneto to halt those mana counters. Yeah, we lost both of them there. And then Magneto's going to activate against the player who defeated the scheme. So he's going to attack us because we're in here form. Captain America's going to block here with the tough. So this would be the boost. 3 plus boost effect is shuffle each acolyte minion from discard pop back into the counter deck. Okay. I think that's good. We get a bunch of minions, right? But acolytes aren't great. The acolytes are a little bit not great. Okay, so that's the boost there. Magneto does 3 damage, knocks out the tough from Captain America, and we'll shuffle all these minions back into the counter deck. And then actually, we're still in the timing window of what should call it. Let me shuffle this first. So we're in the time window where we just defeated that minion because all that happens while we defeat it. So whenever you attack a defeated enemy, we can also exhaust the Winter Mask to draw a card. Oops, just draw some cards. So the good thing is we have like tons of minions in the counter deck now. So that should feed what Bucky wants to do. Yeah, Seize is always rough. Okay, so Seize is defeated. This goes over here. We're going to trigger the Winter Mask Exhaust to draw a card because we just defeated that minion. And then we deck out, so now we get a face on kind card, which is hopefully just a minion there. And then we decked out, so we shuffle our discard pile back into deck. And we want to try to end Magneto before we deck out again, and also before he decks out again, right? We got 3 Metal Punches back into our deck, I think. So this actually doesn't do anything until we get a Hydra minion, actually. Okay, let's, so we drew X. Okay, then we're going to Exhaust Summation, draw a card. Firepower. So, let me think. Magneto can't be stunned. I mean, he can't be confused because of the helmet anyways. So I think I just play Silent Infiltration. We're on to Nick Fury Sr. We're going to Thor for 2 from the main. And then we use 2 resources here to play the Silent Infiltration. It's a 2-cost upgrade. After you attack and defeat an enemy, we can discard this card to ready your hero and confuse an enemy. So that's going to be useful to have on the table. Alright, I think that'll end our turn. Let's ready up. So we want to get the team a card from Captain America. That would be really good. The super soldiers here. Alright, let's draw back up to our hands. It's a 5. Hold on to Nick Fury Sr. Ooh, a double. Ooh, wrong team a card. But we've also got an arm block, which I'm inclined to use here. Okay, it's Magneto, so he's going to add 1 to the main. Goes up to 3. He's going to attack us. We're going to arm block him, which will actually flip him. That's fine. We'll exhaust the cybernetic arm, generate wild resource attack event to play arm block. So whenever an enemy attacks you, we're going to do 3 damage to him. This gives it +1, so it's going to do 4 damage, and that will bring Magneto down to 0. Okay, so it happens, he's still attacking us, but that'll flip him over to his 3rd and final stage here. He's going to have 22 life. He comes in with steady and toughness. When he's reviewed here, we do each player face on counter card, so we get an encounter card here for a total of 2. And then that happens before, right, when an enemy attacks, before he gets his boost. Okay, so we use the arm to pay for it. We can also prevent all damage from this attack. This is Magneto's boost card, so 3 + 1, so 4 damage. We block all damage with our arm block. Okay, Magneto just attacks, so he gets a mana counter, goes up to 2 counters. Alright, then Magneto's going to deal us an encounter card for a total of 3 here, so this might be a rough turn. Okay, first encounter card is, what is this? High-tech armament. Attach a crossbows, otherwise attach a villain. So it goes on Magneto. He gets +1 attack. After you attach this card to enemy, the enemy activates. Oh man, he's gonna attack us. Hero action is exhaust carry control to get rid of that. So basically, the only bad thing is that he's gonna activate right here. So Magneto's gonna attack us here again, and he'll pop the mana counter, which is pretty rough. Yeah, we'll block this with Angela. So this would be his boost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Defeats Angela. Right. Then after he attacks, he gets a mana card. There's 3 now, so we discard all of them. And then we mill from the encounter deck until we get a magnetic card. Just all minions here now, right? We got a magnetic card here. It says, one of you defeat a no minion played. There are none, but it's going to surge either way. So that would just surge. We still have 3 encounter cards to go. But Uniskion has a minion with toughness. She'll heal Magneto whenever we defeat her. Next minion is Delgado. So since they both have the acolytes teamwork there, the official ruling is that the one that just entered play is going to activate. So he's going to attack Buck here for 2. Let's take it. We drop down to 7. And then we have 1 more here. Magnetically sealed. So whenever you place 2 threat here for each ally in play, we have 1 ally. So it's going to be 2 + 2, so 4 threat with a crisis. So we cannot remove threat from the main scheme while magnetically sealed is in play. So 4 threat there. Okay, the good thing is the mana counters won't be popping soon. I think we just leave all that on Magneto. Okay, it's back over to our turn. We got some minions to slay here. Let's exhaust the mansion so we can draw a card. Okay, ooh, we got the stun one. That is really good. I want to keep Magneto stun locked. These minions don't even have guard. I just want to go for the kill. Let's exhaust man the wall to reduce the cost initially we play by 2 because we have 2 minions, right? This would be a double resource, so it can play Nick Fury Sr. Whenever he enters play, choose one. We're pick the one and draw 2 cards. So 1, 2. Do I have? They'll hit us for 2, 2. If he gets a teamwork, it's going to activate here again. I mean, if I stun Magneto and then I get attack, if I could really do a lot, I think we have to kill. I think we have to kill the minions, unfortunately. All right, we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then what? The thing is, yeah, I think we have to just clear off these minions. Actually, unfortunately, I think we have to. I would like to not, but yeah, I think that's gonna be the play here. We need to electro discharge. We need to play a shoot sidearm. I could hold on to Hall of Heroes if I wanted to. Yeah, let's just kill these guys. Okay, so we're gonna do give it a face down boost. We heal 3. Okay, Winter Soldier is just gonna swing for. Okay, yeah, we're gonna swing for 2 on Uniskion. Exhaust the rifle so we get piercing and range. So we're gonna pierce off the tough and do 4 damage, which is take her out 1 blow. When she's defeated, give it to villain tough. Here has it, and he's at full life, so he can't heal. So that will take out Uniskion here. After we defeat a minion, we exhaust Winter Mask to draw a card. Also trigger Lethal Protector and remove 2 that from a scheme. We'll take the 2 off of the manually sealed here. Then we'll play a Bring It. Here, actually draw 1 card for each minion engaged with you. We have 1 minion in Delgado, so we can draw 1 card. Okay, we don't really need that. Do I play Superpower Training? Then I can play Silent Infiltration as well. We hold on this for Widow, because we can have 2 copies of Silent Infiltration in play. Yeah, Widow is not there yet. Do we just take out Delgado? I could just take out Delgado, actually. What is this card? Each stunning confused. Yeah, I think we just have to control a little bit because we have a bunch of attack events in our deck. There's not coming out yet. So we exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost and play by 1. To play shoot item, attach a shoot character will give us to Winter Soldier. Comes with 3 ammo counters. When we make a basic attack, we can exhaust this, remove a counter to deal 1 damage to enemy as interrupt. So we'll get this down here. And then let's actually play this as well. So we'll use 2 resources here to play Silent Infiltration. It's a 2 cost upgrade. After you attack and defeat enemy, same thing. We can ready up your hero and confuse enemy. So we have 2 copies of this guy down. We'll put it behind the shoot sidearm. Okay, shoot sidearm comes in with 3 counters, and it'll be ready up. Okay. So I think let's try to take out. Oh no, now I can't take out Delgado, right? Yeah, now we can't do it. So I think we just do thwarting. Let's get that hair out there. We will do. Captain America's gonna thwart for 2, clear off the Magneto sealed. So that's defeated. Nick Fury Sr. is gonna swing for 2 on Delgado. So 2 damage here. Delgado will retaliate, and then Nick Fury Sr. will take a consequential damage. So 2 damage on Nick Fury Sr. Alright, that's gonna end our turn. Let's right back up. So we're just looking for some damage here. Alright. So hold on to this stuff, draw back up to 5. Ooh, Sunfire is gonna be good. Okay, now new turn is gonna add 1 to the man, goes up to 4 out of 5 threat. He attacks us here. We're gonna block with Nick Fury Sr. He's hitting with a base of 3 plus 1 is 4. Boost is 1, so 5 damage takes out Nick Fury Sr. Delgado is gonna hit us for 2. We're just gonna take it. I forgot. Captain America should take it consequent damage last turn. We'll take it, drop from 7 down to 5. And then I forgot, Magneto also gets a magic counter after attacking Nick Fury Sr. Sorry about that, guys. And then we get dealt 1 face on counter card here, which is Under Fire. Review top card in the counter deck, and it's going to surge. So top card is Fabian Cortez. And then Under Fire will also surge into Hydra Mercenary. So whenever it's surging, it does not get shuffled back in the counter deck, but Magneto decks out, so he gets a permanent acceleration token here on the main scheme. Okay, I think definitely now we're not going to take out Fabian Cortez. Oh, I forgot. Oh man, wait, hold on. When Fabian Cortez enters play, he has teamwork. So he also has villainous, so he's actually going to attack Bucky here. This would be his boost card, actually. So it's a 1 plus a 1. So it's 2 damage here on Bucky. Hold up. So Under Fire Surging here. We get dealt a boost for Fabian Cortez with villainous. And then Magneto decks out. So we get the celebration here, and then we're going to shuffle this back in. Okay. Oh man, yeah, I messed that up because I forgot. Because they both have teamwork, they're both going to activate here, fortunately. Okay, we really need some attack events here because I'm not finishing this out. I'm not gonna kill these minions. I mean, we just have to go for the kill on Magneto. Okay, so Fabian Cortez is hitting us. We're just gonna take it, I guess, because we already know what it is. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Brings us from 5 down to 3. Then the under fire will now surge, and it gets discarded after the surge. Route to the middle, attach your identity. You cannot attack, thwart, defend, or recover. As action, exhaust your identity and spend a physical to discard this card. Okay, so that ends. Did we get the mana count? Yeah, we did. Okay, so now it's back to our turn here. So we can't do anything with the Route to the middle. I don't have a physical resource, actually. Let's exhaust the mansion, draw a card, because I want to play Black Widow. Okay, perfect. So we drew into physical here. Let's use the action, exhaust your identity, spend a physical resource right here to discard this. So now we can attack, thwart, defend, and recover. Our life is getting pretty low, but I think we can pull this off here. Okay, we do have electrical discharge. Black Widow can grab an attack event. We want the Winter Widow Soldier Spy. Do I electrical discharge Delgado? Okay, we're gonna exhaust Man on the Wall. It's gonna reduce the cost of the next card we play by 2 because we have 2 minions. So this is a 2 cost card here is now 0. We're gonna play here for free. Do 4 damage to enemy, so we're gonna hit Delgado for 4, and that will defeat him. When he's defeated, this card each time confused from the villain, give him a face down boost. So Magneto gets a boost here, and we defeated Delgado. No retaliate because he was taken out. Okay, when we defeat a minion, we can trigger our abilities here. So first one's going to be Lethal Protector. Remove 2 that from a scheme. We'll just take it off the main. Then we'll trigger our Winter Mast. We can draw a card. Then we can trigger our Side Infiltration. So we can discard this card, confuse an enemy. Magneto has his helmet, so we can't confuse him. Let's confuse Fabian Cortez. We also can ready up here. And the ready is the main thing that I want to pierce off the tough. Okay, then I think, what do we do here? So we're good on the threat. Fabian Cortez does have villainous though. Okay, let's go ahead and swing on Magneto, exhaust the rifle, because Fabian Cortez does not have guard. So we can do 4 damage with piercing. So we pierce off the tough. 4 damage brings from 22 down to 18. Okay. And then, actually, do I want to try to, no, it's fine. Okay. Then I want to play Black Widow here. So we'll exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card that we play by 1. So Black Widow is 2 costs. This will be 2 resources here. Let's toss this part. There's going to be 2 resources here, so we can play Black Widow. Okay. When a sheet enters play, return an attack event from discard pile to your hand. And we're going to grab the electrical discharge here. As back to our hand. Black Widow will be readied up. Then we're going to exhaust our arm to generate wild resource, declare it to be energy. This will be no resource here. To play electrical discharge. Here, actually attack, do 4 damage to enemy. And then since we pay for the energy, we can summon an enemy. We're hit Magneto here. And this will be a +1. So it's going to be 5 damage on Magneto. It's from 18 down to 13. And he also gets stunned. So we can halt those mana counters finally. He says his boost when it activates, but it's not going to be yet. I think we leave Fabian Cortez. Let's do we'll have Black Widow thwart for, actually we'll have her swing for 2 on Fabian Cortez. I think that is the play. And then she'll take a consequent damage. We'll keep with Captain America, and then we'll end her turn ready back up. Yeah, I think we keep up Captain America here. Because, sorry, 2 damage on Fabian Cortez. Should be damage counters. Because in case we get like metal shards, I want him to actually block the hit. So we'll hold on to this because we have Black Widow. We'll drop back up to 5 here. Okay, no electrical discharge. Super soldiers. Ooh. Play this. Do we have the kill without super soldiers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we had the kill without super soldiers. I think I'd rather do these 2 because I think that's a stronger play. But super soldiers is fun here. Oh man, if only Fabian Cortez doesn't attack us. So he's gonna add 2 to man because of the acceleration. So the man goes up to 4 threat. Then Magneto is going to attack us, but he is stunned, so activation does not go through. This boost will stay for Magneto next time he activates. Fabian Cord is going to hit us here for 1. He gets a face down boost card. I have to block with the ally. Which ally goes, guys? Let me see. If I could always just Electro Discharge and Super Soldier. I think that would be a funner way to defeat him with the Super Soldiers. So yeah, let's block with Black Widow. Hit with the base of 1. This is the boost 2, so 3 damage takes out Black Widow. Alright. And then we get dealt, and no mana counters when Fabian Cortez attacks. We can dealt face down counter card, which is, Master Magnetism. Okay. Take the topmost magnetic card in the counter discard pile. Give it to Magneto as a face down boost. So this is the magnetic card here. Then he will get a regular boost because he's going to activate against. He's going to attack us here. So he gets another boost. It doesn't matter. We need both allies to block. Captain America will exhaust to defend this one. As long as we don't get double metal shards, we should be fine. Okay. So the boost here is exhaust your identity. Oof. Okay. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on Captain America. That will take him out. And then Magneto will add a mana counter after he attacks. And then back to our turn. Okay, so now both the team of cards are useless, right? And then we're also exhausted here. If I electrical discharge Fabian Cortez, that could ready me. Let's Avengers Mansion draw a card. Damn, we're so close, but that double attack. Oh, wait a minute. We just got a metal punch. So yeah, Fabian Cortez does not have guard. We can ignore him, and we have the metal punch here. So I believe we have the kill. Yeah, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, are we short? No, we're short 1, aren't we? Yeah, we're actually short 1. Right? Because we have, this would do 8 with the cybernetic arm. This would do 4, so it's 12 damage. And then we can't basic attack because we got exhaust with Magneto's boost. Do we have our arm block? We have 1 arm block. Cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're drawing back to 5. We can most likely draw the other arm block, right? And we can kill him with the arm block. I think that would have to be the play. Wait, no. Can I kill Fabian Cortez, though? Is the question. He'll get me any acolyte. Acolytes don't have guard. So if we overkill Fabian Cortez here, it's going to do 8. He'll take 2, and we can bleed 6 to Magneto. But it's not a 7. This would do. I think we should be able to do it because I don't want to stun him because I want to arm block. If we don't get the arm block, do we just lose? Yeah, that's a big risk here because if arm block is the last card, I think we lose. We'll take the risk, guys. We're going to exhaust to generate a wild resource. This would be 2 resources here, so we can play a metal punch. Here, Ash attack, do 7 damage to enemy, and then it does 1 extra damage with this, so it's going to do 8 damage with overkill. Actually, we'll just do the 8 damage on Magneto, no overkill. So that'll bring her from 13 down to 5. Then we'll use 2 resources here. 2 resources here to play electrical discharge. Do 4 damage to enemy. That'll bring Magneto from 5 down to 1. And then we don't stun because we do not use energies when paying for that. Then we're just gonna end our turn. So it's ready up here. We'll discard the Psylocke and draw back up to 5 here. Hopefully, okay, we got the arm block. Whew. So the bottom card was arm block. We would have lost there, I think, because we're down 3 life, and I took that risk. So Magneto's turn. He's gonna add 2 to the main. This goes from 4 up to 6, which will advance it. So it says here, we remove all mana counters and it says place 1 mana counter here, so it goes back up to 1. And then if Sabotage Maximal is not in the victory display, it is, so we don't do anything else. So just come in here with the 1 initial threat. Alright, perfect. So Magneto is going to attack us here. We can exhaust the cybernetic arm to generate a wild resource to play arm block. So here interrupt, when an enemy initiates an attack, we do 3 damage. It's going to do 4 because of the arm. That will hit Magneto before he hits us, bring him all the way down 0. Alright guys, that got super duper dicey there near the end. I felt like we were doing good controlling, and then maybe because I tried to gun it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this gameplay here with Winter Soldier, taking down expert Magneto with our cybernetic arm and arm blocking him. Is that thematic or does that make no sense? I hope you guys enjoy this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one.